Yo, what up, y'all? Woo! Your boy got a cut. Your boy got a nice cut today. Ooh, I finally look human, bro. I don't look like a wolf man. Salutes, everybody. It's Friday, bro. I'm just gonna chill, bro. Today is chill Friday, but I got some scoops, bro. I got some scoops about these fucking what we call off-white Air Force Ones. Yo, they talking about they're gonna be releasing these bitches. All right, they're talking about releasing these joints. Who's there? What up? What up? Come on, bro. Come on, nigga. What up? Who's there? Lady, salute to lady, Lázaro, and Kane. What up, Kane? What's good, my boy? Just waiting for everybody to start pulling up. I decided to put a nice little colorful animal background on the TV screen. All right. You're going to see some bright wild animals and shit on there. What up? What up, Cassius? What up, bro? So, today's Friday. We're just going to chill. But, yo, man. I was surprised today, and I started, you know me, once I see shit that's gonna happen, especially in the sneaker world, I start doing my math. I start putting two and two together. And as I'm putting two and two together, I get a notification from GOAT that the price dropped it once again. The price is dropping on the Virgil Abloh Jordan 1. I'm still not going to buy that shit. I'm still not going to buy it. I'm going to wait till that sucker goes all the way down. It's at $540 right now. All right? That's a big difference, bro, from when Higgins was paying $1,400, $1,500 for the shoe. That's a big difference. You know, then you got Higgins that, you know, they stuck with him. They're not going to sell them. They don't want to sell them. They don't want to lose the money. So they put them away. Putting them away for what, bro? For what? You're going to get stuck with them. They're not going to go back up. And the way that I see it, if this shit continues, once we get the Sesames, these Virgil Abloh Alaska joints, these shits are going to go even lower. All right? You feel me? What up, fat boy? They're not going to drop him in Qatar anymore? What the hell? I'm wearing my pair. There you go. Good for you, bro. Wear them shits. That's what you're supposed to do. Wear them joints. You know, but you got a lot of resellers. And listen, I don't knock the reseller, bro. I don't knock the reseller. The resellers that actually do their work and do the footwork and go to get the shoes. Now the resellers that, you know, start buying 1,000 pairs out the back door and change the whole system around, you know, then that pisses me off a little bit, bro, because they shouldn't be doing that shit. You know, but let's throw up the good news, bro. Let's throw it up. Throw it up. Throw it up. Throw it up. The good news. The good news. The good news. All right. World of Virgil Abloh. Now this is old. This is from April. Well, no, this is just a few days old. I mean, what's today? Today's the 21st? No, this is for today. Today's the 21st? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Oh, no, today's the 24th. So, yeah, this is a couple of days old. All right? But it's actually kind of like, it's actually an update. All right? Will the Virgil Abloh Archives Nike Air Force One Low Sesame finally release next month? Hell yeah! That's what we're hoping. quick facts. Starting with a sesame tan leather across the entire upper, the silver swoosh is stitched with black thread to match the Black Air logo in the midsole. An orange tag hanging beneath the swoosh brings it all together. The Virgil Abloh Nike Air Force. Now you notice they're not calling them off-white. Now you want to know why they're not calling them off-white? Because they're not gonna be off-white, bro. They're not gonna be off-white. They're gonna be a Virgil Abloh. Let me see. Where's my pair? Go get my pairs. Hold on. I got a few pairs, but we'll just bring out the Air Force Ones. Bring out the Air Force Ones for right now, right? If you look at one of the older ones, okay. If you look at one of the older pairs, right here on the side, I don't know if you can see it. Let me turn on the light. Maybe you can see it with the light on. Boop. All right. Says off-white. You see in the front of the swoosh? Says off-white for Nike. All right. Now the one that dropped after Virgil passed says the same thing. I thought it said it the other way. I must have read it the wrong way. It says off-white also. Okay, because off-white was still producing whatever Virgil had in mind. Now, here's the deal, bro. I guess these shoes they're gonna start re-releasing under this Virgil Abloh Archives. They're gonna start re-releasing different colorways of these, and maybe bring back some old colorways and some old silhouettes. But they're not gonna do very well. All right. The main focus as a collector that I am myself, my main focus would be to collect the ones that Virgil Abloh actually saw being made or had an actual physical part in creating them. Not something that came afterwards after he passed away, and they're renaming it now. Now it's Virgil Abloh for Nike for Virgil Abloh or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Those Sesame Off-Whites F1 was originally going to be a Qatar Inky drop. What's Qatar Inky? What's a Qatar Inky? Oh, Qatar only. Qatar, like in the Middle East. That's dope, he said. Nice lace work on them Brooklyns. Yeah, I try to, These I got. These were the first pair that came out after Virgil passed. And bro, I went. If you were with me from way back then, I went crazy for these. I went nuts. I thought they were going to drop at the Brooklyn Museum. I was at the Brooklyn Museum every single day. Every single day I was at this Brooklyn Museum. Hopefully they would drop these joints over there. And they never did. They ended up doing like a exclusive access type shit, and like a sneakers pass. And a bunch of people hit. Then they dropped it. Then they dropped it on the sneakers app, like one of those draws, those 10-minute draws. And yeah, it was kind of crazy. And I remember my boy hit My boy hit for retail. He didn't know shit about sneakers. He just ended up downloading, my boy Johnny. He ended up downloading the sneakers app. And I heard a couple of days later, he was like, yo, bro, I hit on those shoes. I sold them right away. He sold them right away. He hit on the green ones. I remember some people faking the funk. They were like, yo, New York Dad, I hit, but I gotta work. Check that one out. Bro, homeboy, I'm not gonna say no names, bro, but homeboy was yeah. Homeboy came probably, I think he took a picture of the sneakers pass. And he's like, yo, I hit. And when I told him, I said, yo, bro, I want to meet you on Mercer Street, because that's when you had to pick it up on Mercer Street. I want to go over there. I want to meet you over there. And the dude lives somewhere like I hear screaming. Hold on. Already. Come on. Sorry about that. I thought I heard screaming. They weren't screaming. They were laughing. Bro, why do women laugh so loud, bro? They're just like having a grand old time. Bro, I thought somebody was crying. I thought somebody was screaming upstairs. Yeah, I get crazy, bro. I get crazy. I'm one of those parents. I don't like to hear screaming. I don't like my ears like, doop. Bro, I can hear my kids screaming outside if I had to. If I hear one of my kids screaming outside, I stop. I just stop. And if I hear it again, I'm out. I don't want nothing ever to happen to my kids. God forbid, bro. God forbid. That's just what parents do. But where were we? So we were talking about the people that fake the funk, bro. So Higgins is taking the picture of the sneakers, the sneakers pass. So I told homeboy, yo, he lived I think Pennsylvania or Connecticut, one of those two. And I told homeboy, yo, homeboy, listen, you got to go pick that up, bro. You got to go pick that up. That's a major shoe. He's like, yeah. I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow. I gotta go to work, but I'm gonna go pick it up tomorrow and this and that. I said, no problem. I said, yo, I'll meet you down there. I'll meet you down there. This way, when you come outside with the shoe, we'll be live streaming it and we could show it to everybody that you got it in hand. So when the dude started going, I said, oh no, this dude, I don't know. This dude acting weird right now, bro. Like, what's the deal? Homeboy's acting weird. Vic, what's up, Vic? What's up? As a matter of fact, now that we talking about it, that's where I met Vic. I met Vic at the Brooklyn Museum when these were coming out. Salute to my boy Vic Benedetto. Everybody, I met Vic face to face. We was in the Brooklyn Museum. I tell that story to everybody. He was the first person to ever recognize me outside of being on YouTube. And that feeling will never go away. The first person, if you're doing YouTube or if you're on Kick or whatever, the first person to ever recognize you outside in the street, you will never forget that person. Never, ever, ever. And Vic Benedetto was the first person that I ever met outside, you know, after I started live streaming. Salute to him, man. Salute to him. Always, always. It's always I got mad love for Vic. I'll tell you that story in a little bit. It's Friday, bro. We're just chilling, man. I'll tell you that story in a little bit. So homeboy sends me a picture of the sneakers pass. He tells me, yo, can you post it up for me and this and that? I'm saying, man, this shit is weird, bro. My boy started stuttering when I told him I was going to meet him at the place. Bro, the following day, I'm like, yo, bro, what's up? What time you going over there? Because he kept like brushing me off. I said, bro, what time you going over there? He's like, nah, I don't think I'm going to make it. You know, bro, you're the supervisor, bro. You're the supervisor. Now that I've already took all my sick days off and the guy that I'm supposed to relieve, you know, I can't do that to him, blah, blah, blah. I said, bro, this nigga here is faking the funk, bro. Perpetrating the fraud, man. What up, Peyton? Perpetrating the fraud, bro. Yo, DJ, what's up, man? For real, bro. This guy just came out of nowhere and I don't know what he did that for. He did something on further down the line that solidified it for me. Yo, bro, this guy is just taking pictures off of a Twitter, and he's screenshooting them, and he's saying that he hit on shit. Yo, bro, why do people do that? Why do people gotta fake the funk, bro? I don't know why niggas be like that. Kenny said, why niggas be like that? I don't know. I guess they want the praise and they want the attention. I guess that's what it is. They like to, oh, wow, congratulations and this and that. Bro, stop. Why would, oh my God. I said, he did it one time. He did it one time after these, and he got caught. And I think I called him out on it. I called him out on it, and I told him, bro, stop faking, bro. I said, I know you faking. And you know why I know you faking? Because nobody hit on that website. You said you hit. Yo, nobody hit on them shits. He said he hit. The only one. Hey. Stop. No fighting. Get upstairs. Now you can't stay. No, now you can't stay. Goodbye. No fighting over here. I don't want nobody fighting, especially with Kobe. Come on, Kobe. Nobody fights with you, bro. You my son. Nobody fighting with my Kobe. Crazy? Yeah, that boy crazy. That boy done lost his mind. Fighting with Kobe. What is he, nuts? Nobody fights with my son. Right, Bobby? Learn. Nobody fights with my son. Right, Kobe? Speak. All right, 5. Give me 5. Good boy. High five. Good boy. Bang, bang. You don't. Yeah, bang, bang. There he goes. He plays dead. There you go. Bang, 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 bang. He plays dead. Kobe's a smart boy. He's a good boy. That's my son. Yo, that dude, yeah, Kane, that boy did some lambong shit, bro. That boy did some lambong shit. That was crazy, bro. Yo, so here's the story of how I met Vic Benedetto, man. Shout out, salutes to Vic, bro. I hope everybody's doing well. And your family, everybody doing your thing. I know you're always doing your thing, bro. I got mad love for Vic Benedetto. That's a real dude, bro. He's a real dude. I got mad love for him. So I spent a week when these first came out. Well, when these were about to come out, it was what was it? I forgot the name of the exhibit. There was a name for it. Virgil Abloh had like a name for the exhibit, right? And it was at the Brooklyn Museum down over on by Prospect Park, down that way in Brooklyn. So we went down there every day. Me and my wife woke up early in the morning every day for about a week, and we went down there. The first day that we went down there, there was a lot of people. There was mad people all around outside. I said, man, I'm not hanging around here. I'm gonna go inside and wait for the museum to open. And you had to get slot times. There were so many people there that they were taking you in slot times. And you paid for your ticket in advance, so you went in and you saw the exhibit. So while I'm standing outside walking around, you know, I'm with New York Mom, and I decide to go to the bathroom. New York Mom went to the bathroom first, so she goes to the bathroom. I'm standing in the hallway, a little bit away from the women's bathroom, waiting for her, because then when she came back, then I was gonna go. So I see this man looking at me. And me, I'm, like, I know how to read people right away. So I see this man looking at me, and he looks at me, and I looked at him, and he nodded his head, like said hello, and I said hello back. He was being a nice guy. So that was the furthest thing from my mind. So I go to the bathroom, and New York Mom waits for me right outside the bathroom. As I'm walking out of the bathroom, I hear the lady. He was with his lady, and Vic. And I hear Vic saying, "That is the New York Dad." And I say, "Yeah, that's me." I heard my name. I said, "Yeah, that's me." And I went over and I said hello and everything. You never, bro. The feeling that you get when you first are recognized outside, there's no feeling like that. And we started talking, and then ever since then, he's been around, bro. Figure of speech, that's it. The figure of speech exhibit. Thank you, Vic. Yep. AJ, what's good, bro? What's good? So that feeling is just, it's one of a kind. And we just hung out for a little bit, and I guess he went to the exhibit, and then I went to the exhibit. The exhibit was official. I saw myself with my own two eyes. All right. When you first walked in, everybody had these on. First of all, everybody that worked at the exhibit had these on. So you walked in, and it starts off, it shows off to the left, it shows like drawings and sketches by Virgil. And it was a lot of graffiti and things like that, because he liked graffiti. And over to the right was plywood, all laid down, just regular plywood. They just took plywood and just laid it down. And on that plywood were different shoes that he designed. There had to be at least 200 to 300 pairs of shoes, all of them different. Every single shoe was different. But amongst those, when you looked really well, there was the Bread Force. There was the Bread Force. I seen them. They were there, bro. They looked almost fake. That fibrous material that's on the. I'm going to show you right now. this fibrous material right here that's on the fours. You see this with the hairs that stand up. All of this right here was in like a gray, and it was the bread fours. All of this part was gray. All of this was black. The wings were like grayish. Was like they were translucent gray. I forgot what the outsole was because I couldn't really see the outsole. And the tag was like a red or something like that, a red or an orange. And it had red laces on it. But I looked at the shoe and I was like, wow, the shoe is real. That shoe is real. Will it ever come out? They've been saying that, bro, for years, that shoe is supposed to drop, and it never did. Now, if it drops it, I don't even think it's gonna have the same effect as to if they would have dropped it when he was alive. You know what I mean? But so, bro, but the exhibit was just official stuff, bro. A lot of clothing. You know, a lot of clothing, a lot of off-white clothing, and just things that you wouldn't see every day in the street. But on the board, a lot of the shoes that were on that plywood were, you remember, I'm going to show you right now. Hold up, I got these too. Hold on. A lot of the shoes on the board were like this. Okay, they had this extra like rope on it, the colored rope. I mean, these are the Blazers, Blazer lows, but and you remember when the off-white, the highs came out, that they had that block with the spikes on it? It had those spikes that you couldn't remove. Well, most of the shoes that were on display at that exhibit had, most of them, I would say 150 of those shoes had spikes on them. I don't know what it is with those spikes. Virgil had this thing for those spikes, I guess, because a lot of those shoes had spikes on them. Bro, I've seen all kinds of shoes. He had some like running shoes. They look like some dad shoes, and they were just like futuristic looking. They had like thick midsoles, and the midsoles had spikes coming out of them. It was crazy. I don't think we're ever going to see anything like that. I don't think anything like that's ever going to be released. But let's get back to these, bro. So here is a guy on Instagram, and tentative May 26th release date for the Virgil Abloh Archives Air Force One SP. So it's going to be a Virgil Abloh Archive. It's not going to be an off-white. This is why I say it is not going to pop off like past Virgil, off-white Air Force Ones. I just don't see it. The same thing, people were charging crazy amounts of money for the Jordan 1 highs, the Alaskas. And look, they're down to like $540. These are not going to sell for thousands of dollars like everybody's thinking. It's just not going to happen. But I mean, the shoe looks freaking awesome. If I want any one of them, long live Virgil. You already know, bro. You already know. Lazaro's a big freak when it comes to that. Presto's was his best shoe. Presto's, yeah. Well, listen, he had a lot of shoes, bro. That he would. Prestos, I got those, bro. I got Prestos. I got Air Maxes. I got Air Maxes. I got Prestos. I got Air Force Ones. I have Jordans. I got Louis. I got Jordan 5s. Yeah, bro, I got a lot of and I got rid of some also. I got rid of a few pairs that I had, you know. But these are nice, man. These are really, really, really nice. Now, if you look closely, right back here behind the swoosh, it says Nike Inc., care of Virgil Abloh. So it's definitely, to me, once they did that, they killed it. They killed the shoe. They killed the market basically. And I'm glad, because everybody should get a pair of these. I wonder if it's going to be the same kind of material. All right. Because the material, I mean, I don't know if whoever hasn't ever had a pair of these, it's just totally different. It's like you put a pair of these on next to a regular pair of Air Forces, it's like night and day. All right. It's just, they look the same. That's it. The silhouette is the same. Everything else is totally different. There's the extra padding inside. Everything is soft. The leather on the outside, you could tell it's totally, totally different than, a regular Air Force One. Just saying. They look really nice though, bro. Smooth Italian leather, yeah. Buttery soft. Yeah, the butters, bro. The butters. And a lot of people, this was one of the most, as far as big hype, super hype shoes, they were repped like big time, bro, big time. And I'll tell you one thing: the 4 that I just pulled out, to me, that was one of the most repped shoe ever. Look at that, bro. It's a beautiful shoe, bro. It's a beautiful shoe. And if you get your hands on one of these for retail, you're gonna be like, damn, New York Dad, you were right. The difference in quality and everything. Silver box means that there's gonna be more. Where shoes that came in a silver off-white box means that there was going to be more releases of that shoe, of more colorways. I don't know what it means now, but back then that's what it meant. Bro, even they tried to make, the paper is definitely the same, but they took, the logo out. The face with the hands. It doesn't even have the face with the hands anymore. Some of them came with plastic. The shoelace is still the same. Hopefully I'll get my hands on a pair, and I'm gonna show you how to test the real off-white shoelaces for fake off-white shoelaces. The shoe is, I need that. Can you imagine the red, orange, blue, purple? What you talking about? Colorways. Oh, the different colorways. Yeah, bro. Can you imagine just an all red pair, bro? Can you imagine an all red pair of these? That would be sick. Everything is exactly the same, but now I'm going to show you what the difference is. The difference is there's no hole on the tongue. Where's the hole? Where's the hole on the tongue? See the hole on the tongue? See the hole on this one? It's a little bit off to the side, but they all have holes on the tongue. Oh, yeah, but the blue one, it's a little bit lower and it's off to the side. A little bit over and it's off to the side. You can't really see it on there because I got to take the plastic off. I don't want to take the plastic off the blue ones because the foam is still white. But that's another thing. A lot of off-whites, there's certain things that you just can't clean on them. The foam right here, the exposed foam, you can't clean that. And once that hits the air, that shit turning yellow. This is getting oxidized, bro, quick. I mean, in a matter of days, in a matter of days, this sucker is yellow. But I love them. I love them. I'm not a big Air Force One guy, but Air Force One's like there's just certain ones that I really like. Like this one I really like. The Terror Squad one represents New York. That represents New York. Big BX. But let's finish looking. Let's finish looking. I enjoy all of this, bro. Especially this. I mean, there could still be the holes in there. They could be like on the blue ones off to the side and a little bit lower. It could still be there, but I don't know. This view right here just looks so plain. Why does it look so plain to me? Maybe because the laces are tucked in and because we don't have any visible holes. But if they're dropping, like that person said on the 26th, we got to start planning this out, bro, because I don't want to be left behind on this. I fell asleep on the Alaskas, and I kick myself in the ass every day because I was an hour late to sign up. Awake they had like a workshop for the Alaskas, and everybody that went to that workshop, it was only for like an hour or two, and everybody that went to that workshop, when they left, they got a link to purchase the Alaskas. Everybody. So, I bro, kick myself in the ass every day. I was looking at it, and I said, "Oh, I'll come back to that so that I could feel." I didn't read that it would end in an hour. So I came back an hour later, and I went to go fill it out, and they told me that the shit was closed. So now I'm going to start planning early because I really want to pay for these. Retail would be just amazing to me. And they're probably going to be releasing them the same way they released the Alaskas. There's also resellers already out there with early pairs of these, okay? The earliest pair that I saw of these, it was what the hell was the name of that place that closed down? Not Goat, not Flight Club. There was another sneaker place in the city that closed down. I forgot the name. They had one pair in like a size 6.5 or something. They were selling it for like $6,000 or $4,000, $4K. And the rapper from Puerto Rico, what the hell is his name? Forgot his name. Little dude. He's a little guy. Size 6.5. He bought it. He was rocking that shit last year. His name was what? Air Force One dad. He lying. He loves Air Force Ones. What the hell? What are you talking about? Pibes manito. I mean manita. Let's call the manito. Pibes manita. What up? I can't see too well because I don't got my glasses. I think I left my glasses in the car. Get a hole puncher. Damn, Kalama, you going in today, boy. He said go get a hole puncher so we can punch holes in the tongue. Damn, that's messed up, bro. So yeah, so the box, everything is nice. The date, we got have an alleged date. All right. So to be determined, release in this article, Nike Air Force One Low SP Virgil Abloh Sesame. 150 US American dollars is the retail price. All right. What is it saying? Live price? What is it saying? Hold on, bro. Live price. What is that? 1,100? No way. I can't even read, bro. I got to get all up. $184? Come on, bro. That's not even real, bro. Release info. Let's go to release info. Ooh, look at this. What? No freaking way, bro. Look at all these colors right here, bro. That's got to be AI generated. Off-White Nike Air Force One Low samples on display at Virgil Abloh. The code, care of architecture. What? These are all on display? People, come on, bro. I need to see these. I would die, bro. I would die. I need this black one. So the late 2010s hype beast era of sneakers was defined by multiple collaborations through the partnership with Virgil Abloh's Off-White, and Nike is the clear-cut leader here. The frequency of Off-White Nike projects has slowed significantly, with 2024 featuring 0 releases from the duo. However, Virgil Abloh's estate will continue its partnership with Nike by releasing a new Air Force One Low colorway. Picture below is a sample of the Off-White Nike Air Force One Low Sesame, which was previewed alongside a ton of Off-White and Nike and Louis Vuitton and Nike Air Force One designs at the Virgil Abloh The Code Care of Architecture exhibit in Miami. Lazaro! It was in Miami during Art Basel in 2022. Damn, that was 4 years ago, bro. Damn. Soul Retriever attended this exhibit. At the time, it was unknown whether or not this particular colorway of the Off-White Nike Air Force One was releasing. Let's check out this. Let's check this out. What's that is? What's that is? Somebody popping up over here? What is that? What the hell was that? Let's go over here, share this tab instead. Nike celebrates Virgil Abloh's creative legacy through the Codes exhibit. Oh. So this really started in 2022 because this is what it says on the shoe. It says Nike Inc. care of Virgil Abloh. See? See what I was telling you before? This was the shoes, bro. These were, most of the shoes had these spikes on them at the exhibit. See what I was telling you? Most people be like, damn, New York Dad, you don't even know what you be talking about, bro. Bro, telling you, yeah, people don't be listening to me, bro. And I be telling them all the time, bro. Nobody ever pays me no mind, bro. Everybody just don't listen to New York Dad, bro. Don't ever listen to me, bro. Look. Virgil Abloh, the codes, Miami, Florida, USA. Look at that. See, look, you got some over here. That's the Air Max. That's the Air Max. You see, I told you about the running shoe, but the one that I saw had spikes all over it. It was like this, but with spikes all over it. Look at that. Those are the 50s. Those are lot 50s. Those are the lot dunks that he made. I had the 50. I had the 49. I always wanted the 1 and the 50. I had the 50 for a while. These are Air Force Ones. These are, look at these. These are fuzzy over here. You see these right in the middle over here? I don't know if you could see my esto. I don't know if you can see it. But there's a pink fuzzy one. Give me 2 per. I need 2 per. Look at this guy. You can check your DMs. Come on. Come on, Papo. Be easy with me. Yes, we're looking at the pictures right now, puppy. We're looking at them joints right now. Oof. These are the Louis. These are all Louis right here. I always wanted this one. This one's got the graffiti on it. Always wanted that one. Let me see if we can make this bigger. Can we make this screen bigger? I really want you guys to see this. There you go. Now you can see it a little bit better. See, they had the low top with the graffiti. They had the high top. I wanted the high top with the graffiti. Not really a high top, like a mid. I had the blue one. I had the blue one, and I got the all white joint. I still got my all white one. There it is. Oh man, that shit's badass. That shit was badass. That shit is nice, bro. There's that fuzzy wuzzy. Fuzzy wuzzy. If I die, this is where I want to wake up drinking espresso with Virgil. Damn, son. Check your 401k. What the hell? I sent 100 for 2 jewels. Let's get it. Salute to the 2 jewels. Salute to my Dito. Thank you for the 2 jewels. Appreciate you, dog. Yo, I'm telling you, yo, Lázaro loves Virgil Abloh, bro. I mean, and I like it too. Yo, the gold one, I seen this up close. Look at this with the Laker colors. What is this? Underneath the fuzzy one, it's got like laser colored. I mean, Laker colors. Purple and gold. Yo, this golden brown joint right here. That shit in hand. You see it in pictures, you're like, oh my God, I would never wear something like that. But that I would. But what's this? An 85? Just a regular old 85, bro. Bro, the Holy Grail. Look at that, bro. The Holy Grail, my people. The Holy Grail. I already got one of those. Got one of those. Man, that one is clean. And it's a little bit different. Oh, it's got no letters on it. It doesn't. The Wings logo is not even. It's in red. Damn, New York Dad. Damn. New York Dad, you wildin', bro. Man. You know, it cut him. I got all the laces for it and everything. This is another. I told you this is another like another Grail, bro. This is a Grail too. The UNC to me not so much. Yeah, the UNC not so much. Not so much to me. Let's see what else we got going on here. See, he's got regular. You see that? You see where he got his idea for the Off-White 5s? I guess that's a regular black metallic 5 and a fire red 5. Oh told my boy, damn, son. He was thinking like me, bro. I still got my original Fire Red 5, bro. Look at that. Looks the same as that one up there with the yellowing on the cage and everything. Look at that shit. Come on, my people. Come on, bro. And then you got, I still got my my Muslin joint. Told you I love Off-White, bro. Told you I love Off-White. I hit the wrong button, my bad. I hit the wrong button. There you go. Ooh, why did it do it like that? Let's do it like that. There you go. Whoa, damn, New York Dad. You still got, yeah, bro. I love this shoe. I didn't pay anything for this shoe. I traded for this. Yep, this was my first Off-White. This was the first one. The Off-White Muslin. I never kept it ever since then. Kept it. All right, let's go back. My bro, we talking my favorite today. Anything that got to do with Off-White, Virgil Abloh, or anything Chicago, colorways and things like that, bro. That's my favorite. I like to talk about that shit. There you go. There you go. There go all the Air Force Ones. I think the all red one right here, I think this is all red or orange. That looks cool. This one looks cool. This one, nah. Because this is just this red one up here. The red one on the third shelf all the way to the right does not. The only thing that's different from the one on the fourth shelf, the second from the bottom in the middle, is that they put that black rope on the one on top. I don't like that black rope stuff that they put on the shoes. I don't know. It just looks weird. But all of these are clean, bro. From the top all the way the second row, the fourth row, and the bottom row. The middle row, the blue one I would rock, and that's it. That yellow one and the red one, I wouldn't rock those because they got that black string on it. But all of these other ones are fucking dope, bro. Dope style. Oh, told you, there go them spikes again, bro. There go those spikes. There go them spikes. There, these are Futuras. These are the Futura joints, right? Is that what they're called? Those are fucking crazy, bro. You know how expensive those are? You know how expensive these Futura joints are? Is that what they are? Futura Virgil Abloh shit? Futura Off-White? You got the stupid dope moves, B. They go them spikes. Yeah, bro. They go them spikes. Yeah, I found that shit funny. That shit was funny. But yeah, but the exhibit is fucking crazy, bro. All right, let's go back over here. Let's see what else we can do. Art Battle 2022. And that's it, bro. Look at all the pictures. We already saw the pictures. We didn't see these though. Look how nice that looks, bro. They look nice. They're clean, bro. Who's passing? Yo, let me know in the chat if you passing. Just let me know if you passing. If you passing on these, let me know. Maybe so you could go for me. Yo, you passing, Maldito? Let me know, bro. I said, yeah, hell yeah, bro. I need you to go for me, dog. He said M-E. Yeah, I think that's the only one. Watch this. Let's do whatchamacallit. Let's start a poll. Virgil Abloh Air Force One Sesame Cop or pass. Let's start that poll. Let's get it. Cop or pass? Let's vote, everybody. Vote on that shit. Let's vote for your boy. At least vote, bro. Hit the like button or something, bro. You guys, you know what it is. Nobody pays me no mind. But if somebody else was to tell you, yo, the sesames are dropping, they'll be like, oh shit, let's go. We got to go over there and listen to that shit. But that's all right. Because the people that are here, I remember I take mental pictures of the people that are here. Because those are the people I'm going to help when it comes down to it to copping these joints. And everybody else is going to be running around like a chicken without a head. But what do I do? What do I do? Where do I go? Where's the raffles at, New York Dad? Where's the raffles for these at? You gonna what? Those are the paprika editions. What is you talking about? When are those Sesame Street Air Force is coming out? Well, where were you, bro? They're saying, I think May 26th, they're saying. Yeah, May something. May 20 something. I forgot. Should have been here. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. May 26th. Look at that shit. Oh my God. They're beautiful. I need to stop glazing. I'm glazing, bro. I'm glazing. Yo, New York Dad glazing. New York Dad glazing, bro. New York Dad glazing all fights. All right, that's enough, y'all. That's enough. That's enough. I just think that he was on to something, bro. He was on to something, and it caught, and it became really, really powerful, bro. You know, I like the way all of his Air Force Ones were made to be museum pieces. You feel me? MCAs, MoMAs, ICA, Brooklyn Museum. Crazy, right? I don't know why the lighting keeps changing. I have no idea why, but What the hell is he talking about? This boy crazy. He said, get a room. Why am I glazing? He said, make the room purple? Why you want me to make the room purple, bro? The room is purple now. Let me just make, let's make the room, let's just make the room white. Make the room white, blanco. I don't know why it's not working. Let me see. Nope, that's not it. Let's go home. All right, here it is, right here. That's, you want it purple, you said? There you go, purple. What other color you want? You know what he said? White for Virgil? I don't know how to make it white, bro. Hold on, let's see. Is that white? Yeah, that's white. You want it white like that? That's kind of corny, bro. You can make it orange. Orange, green. You want a green? Let's just go back to fucking. Let's just, that's white. Green. Blue. Red. Orange. Limon. Yellow. No, that's orange. Yellow. And white again. All of the room orange. There you go. Color chinita. Blue? No, that's too blue. Just go green. Fuck it. Go green. What is it? What is it? Sip? Sip what? What's a sip? Sip, sip, skip, skip, skip to my loo. Skip, skip, skip to my loo. We just, yeah, I'm just playing right now. So what else is up, man? What else is up? Yo, chat. Who's going for them? Oh, yeah. Who's going for the white fives tomorrow? For the white metallic fives tomorrow? Let's get it. Yo, vote on the whatchamacallit. Vote on the poll, everybody. Vote. Pause. Vote on the poll. Yo. I wrote sip or pass. You know what it is, bro. Cop or pass. I spelled it. Yeah, man. You know that the I is right next to the O, bro. On the keyboard. Bama life. Yo. Salutes to Lázaro, who's out in the Bama right now. He's in Alabama. He's an Alabama slammer. Yeah, he's out there. He got a new job. He got a new job working for the relief. Working the relief efforts. LP, what up, LP? He eating chitlins. My boy's having them ham hocks. He getting ready to eat some pig feet. Yo, make sure when you eat them chitlins that they wash all that poop juice out of them. Make sure they clean those suckers off really good before you eat them suckers, bro. Not for nothing, bro. Some fried chitlins with a little bit of that poopy flavor. With a little bit of that barnyard flavor to them. Yo, this is good, bro. He said grits. Dems is how many grits? Yo, what the fuck? I ain't never ate a grit in my life, bro. Dems is fine. How many grits? The how many grits? He goes lies, lol. Ew. Yo, Francis, el hueso. My boy wants some chitlins with that gamey flavor to them. Fried chitlins with a little poop juice. What the fuck? Ah, that's nasty, bro. You ever have chitlins like straight up from real down south, bro? They taste a little bit poopy, bro. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, that's you gotta have an acquired taste for them shit. You just can't go down south and say, "Yo, let me get a bowl of chitlins," and you're gonna gag. The gag reflex goes into effect, bro. You feel me? Nasty as that for real. Manita, why you don't be eating chitlins, manita? That's just intestines, bro. Pig intestine. That's pig poop shoot. You get the end, you get the far end of it, the poop shoot. You eat in the bunghole. Yo, that's wild, bro. To eat the bung. Yes? Who goes there? Who, me? I don't know nobody named me.
Are you drinking all my soda?
What, drinking what soda?
The Diet Coke.
Do I look like I drink Diet Coke, man? Fuck do I drink Diet Coke? Are you out of your mind?
That whole 12-pack, there's only 2 in there.
Look at your sisters. I don't drink diet soda because
whoever's drinking it is hiding.
Diet soda, number one, it gives me an aftertaste. And number two, do I look like I need to drink diet soda? No. I'm fine just the way that I am.
Where are your shoelaces?
These are just shoes that I threw on. I don't got no weight to lose. I don't need no diet soda, none of that shit.
Did you see those 4s that just dropped?
I drink the pink ones.
Yeah.
They're ugly as hell.
Can you get them for making?
look at Benny on the screen.
You gotta see
Look at Benny on the screen. Yo, Mackenzie's here. Yo, nobody has touched the baby registry, bro.
Besides Eric. Eric did.
Yes. Give Eric a shout out. Nobody has touched the baby registry.
Eric got my baby a playmat.
Nice. Salute to Eric. Give him a shout out.
Shout out Eric. Why are you crying? What's up?
What the dog doing? AJ said, "What's the dog doing?" The dog's just hanging. The dog's just hanging.
Which one do you want? What toy?
Yo, you ever had chitlins?
No, what is it?
You don't know what chitlins are? Oh man, I gotta take you for some chitlins, bro. You're gonna love that shit.
Which? I feel like I've heard it before.
You
What
need
is it?
chitlins?
Yeah.
It's pig intestines.
No. Nana eats
And
it.
if you get the end of it, it's got the bunghole on it.
Oh.
It's pig bunghole. You get a little taste of the poop
Look, why
juice
is
on
this
it.
here?
You'd eat it too.
This needs to go in the front.
You eat everything.
I'm not eating that. Nana eats that shit. She does.
She goes, I'm not eating that. Yeah, you are. You try everything once. You said that yourself.
Not pig asshole.
Yeah,
I'm not eating
no,
no
don't
fucking-
say it like that, bro.
That's what it is.
Don't say it like that. It's bunghole. Not everybody knows what a bunghole is, all right? You don't gotta say it like that.
Come on, Vester. You're being annoying
Yo.
today.
Cause Lazaro he's in Alabama right now.
I know I saw on his Instagram.
He's in Bama.
Leave me alone. Bro, what is this shit that you put on your TV in the background?
He said, Maldito said, low key, some good eats. I'm taking the baby to eat chitlins when I come into town. You know what's good? And I'm not even going to lie. Now that we're looking at the green lights up there. Best thing I've ever had down south. I don't know if you remember. Fried green tomatoes. You remember that lady?
Yeah.
In the diner? She said, you ain't never had no fried green tomato, child. And I said, no, ma'am. She said, let me go get you a plate. She came back with some fried green tomatoes, bro. Best thing I ever ate in my life, bro.
Oh, it's just hanging there. I'm gonna get it.
Stop. Don't. Why you always gotta mess with him, bro? Why you didn't just leave his earring on his ear?
Because it looks gay.
Bro, he don't care.
It's on the gay side as well.
He doesn't care. Betty tries to hump him.
I took off the other one too, but it left.
You don't be saying nothing about that.
That's gay. And Jojo humps him and jizzes all over him.
Damn, bro, you get all graphic, bro.
That's what he does.
That's disgusting. That's why you gotta get Benny's balls cut off.
Give me that bowl so I can give Kobe some food.
Let's clean up around here a little bit. I don't want this mess.
The fucking bowl that Kobe ate.
What did you eat?
What
did you eat for dinner?
I don't know.
You didn't eat no jailhouse burritos for
Oh,
dinner?
yeah, I did. Because I
Yo.
was craving it.
Yo, New York mom just made my kids jailhouse burritos for
Give me
dinner.
the bowl. Give me the bowl. Give
Yo,
me the
you
bowl.
can't make none of this up, bro.
Give me the bowl.
Jailhouse burritos for dinner? Come on, man.
Can you give me the bowl?
Jailhouse burrito is you take a bag of Doritos. For those of you that don't know what a jailhouse burrito is,
Or whatever chips you want.
or whatever chips you want, they usually take Doritos, right? They break them all up, right? They add a crackhead soup, which is ramen,
You want some?
right? That's what they call. I call them crackhead soups. The ramen, the square ones, you take that, you break it up, you throw it in there, dry, everything dry. You get some squeezed cheese or some cheese whiz, you throw that shit in there. You take some beef stick, pause.
We didn't have any though. 'cause I
Beef
forgot.
stick, pause, or summer sausage, pause.
The Slim Jims.
And you chop it up, the Slim Jims, yeah. And you chop them all up, you throw those in there. You could do jalapenos, throw them in there too. That's for all the Mexican brothers in the house. And then you pour some 190 on it, some hot water, and you fold the bag, right? You fold it where it's like a rectangle, and you let all that water soak up, and it gets all mushy, right? Then you start squishing it around. You unwrap it, you squish it all around, you get all of them shits mixed together, let them all meet each other. You fold it again, you shape it nice, you leave it there for about 10 minutes. When you come back, you unfold it nicely. You cut the bag, the Dorito bag, with a scissor, and you open it up, and it's perfectly shaped like a burrito, bro.
Put it in a Ziploc.
It's shaped.
Because we didn't use all the Doritos.
All right, you put it in a Ziploc. Use a Ziploc. So that's a jailhouse burrito. That's what my wife made my kids for dinner, bro.
Made me because that's what I wanted.
You can't make this shit up, bro.
That is what I was craving.
You know what? You want to have a jailhouse meal?
What?
I'm gonna make you a jailhouse meal.
What is it?
I'm gonna make you Jack Mac, fried Jack Mac with minute rice.
What the fuck is a fried Jack Mac?
She said, "What the hell is a Jack Mac?"
And how do you fry it?
Jack Mac. How do you fry it?
Yeah, do you fry it in the microwave?
No, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you how to fry it. This is how we do it. You gotta get a stinger. I'm gonna get a stinger, and we're gonna get you know the salmon, not salmon, the sardine cans, the big oval ones. Sardines, bro.
Yeah, I know what sardines are.
All right.
You're already starting off
So,
horribly.
no, you take the sardines out. You save the sardines for something else. We're using the can as a stove. It's going to be the frying pan.
So you get a can of sardines to smell up your whole freaking.
No, you take the sardines out. You put them in a Ziploc bag. You save them for something else.
Oh, in a Ziploc.
All right. You take the can. You clean it out. And you take the same oil that the sardines were in, and that's what you're going to fry your Jack Mac up with, right?
Yeah, but how do you heat it up?
Hold on, bro. Chill out, man. You doing this. There's two ways to heat it up. Then what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to open up your can of Jack Mac. Now it looks like a fish cut in half. There's no head. There's just the body and the tail. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna get a like a butter knife because it's soft. It's in like this water. You're gonna cut them in half and you're gonna scrape the skin off of it. And then there's this black, like we call it the shit vein. And you're gonna scrape that off till all you see is the nice fish meat on it, right? Boom. Then you get yourself an egg. You beat an egg. You dip the fish in the egg. But before that, you're gonna take goldfish, the goldfish, all right, and you're gonna mash up the goldfish and turn it into like a powder. All right, that's gonna be the breadcrumbs. Then you're gonna take the Jack Mac, dip it in the egg. All right, then you're gonna take that and you're gonna roll it in the goldfish. Okay, all the while you're gonna take the stinger. The stinger, it comes from a hot pot, and it's the piece that you plug into the hot pot. It's just a metal bar. Don't ever plug that in and touch it because you'll electrocute yourself. Just saying. So you take that, you plug it into the wall, and you're gonna put it in the oil. That should heat up the oil in about 5.5 seconds. Or you could do it the old-fashioned way. You're going to go get yourself a roll of toilet paper, all right? You're going to roll up the toilet paper like this, just like this, right? Where there's a hole in the middle, all right?
That's how I always roll it.
Then you're going to get a lot of it. Then you're going to fold it inward on both sides.
This is so ghetto.
You're going to fold it inward on both sides, and you're going to light it. That flame is going to stay lit for about 20 minutes. And you're going to put the can right on top of it. And it's going to heat up the oil in the can. And that's how you're going to fry your Jack Mac. And then with the stinger, you're going to get a 5-gallon bucket. The bucket that we use for to mop the floors.
What is it?
You're going to get a box of Uncle Ben's instant rice, right? It comes in a pack.
I don't want this.
We're gonna make this shit for you. I'm gonna make this for the baby.
I'm not eating that.
I'm gonna make this for the baby. Yo, everybody's dying in the chat right now. Yo, everybody right now is dying in the chat. Let's go. Let's get some fire emojis in the chat. Let's get it. I'm teaching my daughter how to cook jailhouse food. Then what you're gonna do is, right, to make the rice, you're gonna get one of those 5-gallon buckets, the plastic ones. You're gonna put, look, yo, I'm talking to you, bro. You're gonna put about 4 or 5 inches worth of water. Okay? You're gonna drop the stinger inside of the water. Don't touch that shit. All right? You're gonna plug it in the wall. Really don't touch the water, bro. Do not touch the water because you're gonna electrocute yourself.
So now we're gonna have radioactive rice.
No, it's not radioactive. It's just electrified. That's all it is. That's the way it heats it up, bro. That stinger turns beet red when it lands in the water. So you're gonna see the water boiling in about 2 minutes. It's quicker than a microwave. All right, it's gonna be boiling. You're gonna see that shit start steaming and boil. Blah, 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 blah. Right? You're gonna unplug the stinger. You're gonna unplug the stinger and you're gonna take it out and hang it somewhere so that it can cool off. Now the water's already boiling. You're gonna throw your entire box of Uncle Ben's minute rice inside of that water with the bag and all. Wait like 3 minutes, and you're gonna take out the rice, open up the bag, throw it in a bowl, and you're gonna mix it all up, and you're gonna have instant rice, delicious, bro. Then you're gonna take your Jack Mac, like you're gonna throw it all on top with the oil and everything, and with a little bit of crushed up goldfish, and that's it. You good to go, man. You got a meal right there, bro. Jailhouse style. Anybody else want to know?
Kobe, you just
anybody else want the recipe? Maybe you might want to make it for your kids. Last time I was like, what the fuck are you showing Kenzie?
Benny is getting fat again. Look at him. Eat.
Nah, last time I see that's just wrong, bro. Throwing toasters in the bathtub. That's what your problem is, bro. That they probably threw a toaster oven in the bathtub while you were fucking a kid.
While you were making your minute rice.
Well, yeah, while you were making your minute rice, you wacko.
In a mop bucket.
In a mop bucket, bro.
Was it clean? Yeah. Was it used to mop the floor though?
No, man, it wasn't used.
You get a brand new mop.
You got you gotta know the guy that works in the janitor's closet.
And he'll just go buy.
He'll go and he works there. He works in the janitor's closet. All right, he's got stock. He's got stock in the closet, bro.
Look at Kobe's fat ass. He just ate a whole mountain of fucking dry food.
Maybe for my boy, but he probably knows this free, bro. No, bro. The stinger will shock you if you touch it. Yeah, no, the stinger will electrocute you. If you touch the water, anything that stinger touches, it conducts electricity. You will get electrocuted, bro. Don't do it. Yeah, no, I see, bro. Higgins light they cigarettes off a stinger, bro. When they don't got nothing else to light.
He's gonna run out of this food really fast. The way that he just ate all of that.
He ate a lot. What'd you give him?
I gave him like half that bowl in a little mountain.
Come on, bro. He's got right here. Why would you give him more?
He was scratching the bag over here.
No, you need to ask me. I feed them.
Kobe, go eat over there now.
Look at that one. He's got a belly already.
I know. I was just saying that he's getting fat again.
There you go.
He starved himself for some cooch. Didn't get any. And now he's fat.
Yep. He starved himself for some cooch. Didn't get none. Jojo beat him to it. And now we got a pregnant baby girl. Come on. Come over here. Come over here. We're just hanging out tonight, bro. Ain't nothing going on. Say hello to everybody. Say hello to the chat. Come on.
Me?
I'm talking to Benny. Who's beating up your cat?
Beating up my cat upstairs.
You took your cat upstairs?
She goes where the fuck she wants. I don't know.
No, she's in the basement.
Vester probably opened the door because he was just down here.
No, he didn't open the door. I made sure that I put the litter box in front of the door. Those cats are wild, bro. Bro, my neighbor calls me earlier, bro. My neighbor calls me.
I gotta go help my cat.
Who is that?
I don't know. Oh, they're downstairs.
Open the door. Open the door.
What happened? Elsa? What happened? No, stop it.
Fucking cats are fighting. Don't be letting them over here, bro, because I'm going to hit them with the broom.
Elsa's beating all of them up.
Yeah, because she probably... Bro, listen, bro. Elsa, bring me the picture. So my neighbor calls me today, tells me, yo, you need to go get your cat in the backyard. I said, why? Because your cat is killing all the rodents back there. I said, so, is that a bad thing? It's a good thing. I go back there, bro. She a dead rat like this big. Looking like the ops. Come on, my peoples. What?
Get out, Vester.
Yo, Elsa killing them rats, bro. Elsa.
She started eating it too.
Ugh, no, she didn't eat it. She didn't eat it.
No, look at the stomach.
That was another animal.
She started eating.
No, that was another animal. That wasn't a cat. That was definitely like a raccoon. Oh my God, look at the teeth on that sucker.
And there was so many maggots underneath.
Look at the teeth. Oh my God.
When we shoveled it up.
Elsa killed that sucker in the backyard, bro.
When we shoveled it up, there was
Benny looks like a superhero. Where is he? Benny!
No, he ran to go save the cats.
Benny!
Did I leave him in the basement?
Get your fat ass over here, boy. You know, who you barking at? Look at this guy with his big ass belly. They cut his nuts off. Look at his belly now. Look,
Kobe, let him eat.
He's a superhero.
Kobe's not letting him eat. He's hungry.
This is Kobe's son. That's Benny. He's always alert though. He's always on point. He don't skip a beat. Though. There he goes. He goes up there. He looks down on everybody. Look at him. What are you doing over there, bud? What happened? What happened? Everybody's hanging out. It's Friday, bro. Oye, baby, you gonna get drunk today, bro? We hanging out tonight? Yes. We're gonna have a good time. Yo. So yeah, nobody really want to hang out tonight, man. Yeah, I must go now. Yeah, I just wanted to tell you guys about the off-whites. We gotta start getting more people. I don't know. I gotta figure out something. I think I'm gonna listen to Jonathan. I'm gonna get the power chat back up. I'm gonna get the power chat, and on Fridays and Saturdays, we're gonna play music all night long, bro. So get ready. It's going down, famo. I just got to figure out how to hook it up like I used to have, and it's off to the races. All right. The worst thing I could have ever done was that I took a break for a month. Yeah, because that just killed the whole channel. But I'll be all right. I think once the sneakers start getting emotion, once the summertime hits and I start going to the city, we're just gonna be live streaming from the other channel. The other channel, I'm still trying to build it up more. I need the watch hours also so that I can start monetizing the other channel. And we're gonna be strictly doing 2 channels. Crazy. All right, famo. Appreciate y'all. Thank you everybody for coming through. And I'll be on live tomorrow. I think I'm gonna go live early tomorrow, straight from here. See who pulls up tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna do I don't know. Well, I'll think of something for tomorrow. All right. Holla at your boy. I hit the algorithm. I know it's very hard to hit the algorithm now when you got a lot of people that copied my shit and going live at the same time that I do. Going live at the same time that I do while they're copying my shit, while they're probably even it bugs me, but don't worry about it. Listen, nobody lasts forever. I'll be here for a long time, so I'm all right. All right, yo, let's get it. New York Dad, Sneaker Gang, let's get the fuck out of here. And I'll see you later. Maybe I'll go on live late night tonight and just shock everybody. So, yo, be on the lookout. Make sure your notification bells are on, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, Cub Scout. No, we don't even say that no more. That's straight up cornball shit. All right, love y'all. See you later. Peace. No, that's not it. Let's get it.
Depending on habits, I just gotta keep going at it. Depending on habits, I just gotta keep going at it.
Depending on habits, I could get to anything as long as I have it. No matter who's on top now, wouldn't matter even if they think that I'm average. To learning new ways of life is hard just to stay away when you're in tune. I guess staying optimistic, you're not right there by my side to win through. We all just trying to get on, but retaliate when you know what we up against. Ain't nobody really on what I'm on. Come on, you should think about it before the odds get stacked again. Oh, for really? Depending on habits, I can run game without needing an atlas. If you talk about passion, I got more than you can ever imagine. So used to not giving a shit, but people who haven't tapped in within. My word, I gotta have the same kicks and still can stand that word, call me a Finch. I'm pissed off that my friends don't exist. It's part of life, but I'm going out like a just been that way since the beginning. So I'ma run up till I'm finished, and y'all worry about little image. While I'm in the scrimmage, if it was game time, I'll be willing to leave you in the post with a ball of your finish. Depending on habits, I can get to anything as long as I have it. No matter who's on top now, wouldn't matter even if they think that I'm average. So learning new ways of life is hard just to stay away when you're in tune. I guess staying optimistic, you're not right there by my side to win through. We all just trying to get on, but retaliate